Hello everybody and welcome to an exercise video by Bildunginteraktiv. Now the exercises in this video are all of the question whether you need an adjective or an adverb in a sentence. This, however, is a pure exercise video. I will not give you any more explanations on grammar, so if you have to shape up on your grammar, do it first. And in order to do that, you can actually watch our video on this topic. It's right here on YouTube. And once you've finished that, please start this video again, and then we move right along into the first exercise. Here we go. Your first job is simply to form adverbs. Please stop the video now and write down the adverbs that go along with these adjectives. And this is what you actually should have written down. I will read the forms first, and then you have some time to compare with what you have written down. So truly is the first one. The E that you have in the adjective is gone. Happily, sensibly, fully is not a problem. Lazily, be careful, it's I-L-Y. Now, friendly, you have to form the adverb in a friendly way or in a friendly manner, and because friendlily doesn't make sense. Little, far, daily, and ill actually stay the same. Then there is exceptionally, which is not a problem, and for silly you have the combination in a silly way or in a silly manner. So please stop the video now and compare with your own answers, and once you've done that, then come back and start the video and we continue. And here is the next exercise. This one is on word order. I want you to make grammatically correct sentences out of these items, and please be careful with the position of the adverbs. In some cases, actually different positions are possible. Good. Stop the video now and please do your exercise and then come back and compare. Here we go. As I've said, in some cases there are different positions possible, but this is what most likely you have written down. After a long trip, the students arrived at the museum at 3 o'clock yesterday. Unfortunately, I cannot come to the party tonight. Everyone looked out of the window quite excitedly. We sometimes watch a movie at the Odeon on Saturday night. In Brighton, John goes shopping every week, and her brother played excellently in the tennis match. You can stop the video now and compare with your own sentences. And we continue. It's the same thing again. Please make grammatically correct sentences. Stop the video now. And here are some correct answers, and also on this page the positions might vary a little bit, but this is most likely what you have. Once a year the Bennets go on holiday to Wales. Never go out alone in Chicago at night. As a child, Mr. Bennet could always go swimming in summer. Of course, all your friends can come to the birthday party tomorrow. My grandma usually puts her glasses on the shelf after reading the paper, and after work my friend often runs to the station from his office. Again, stop the video now, please, and compare with your own sentences. And here is your next page. We have a little story for you, and here you actually have to decide whether to put in an adjective or an adverb and then write down the correct form, of course. So please stop the video now and do the exercise and then come back and compare. Here we go. The Titanic was sailing quickly through the icy sea. It was getting dark, and it was a beautiful night. The first officer watched the sea carefully. The air smelled fresh. The captain had gone to bed exhaustedly for a few hours. He had looked really tired. I know that you do your job well, the captain said. You'll steer the ship safely through this dangerous area. I hope we can get away this easily, the first officer thought secretly. So can stop the video now and compare with your own forms, and then we continue with the second part of the story. Alright, here we go, same thing again. Please stop the video and put in your forms. And here are the correct answers. This had happened an hour ago. Then suddenly he saw the iceberg. It was close to the ship. There is an enormously high iceberg in front of us, he shouted excitedly. Full speed astern. The ship started turning slowly. While people were sitting comfortably in the large dining rooms and were having delicious meals and were drinking wine that tasted fantastic, the Titanic was sending out SOS signals, and the situation would even get worse. You can stop the video now and do your corrections and then come back and we continue with the next exercise. Alright, now the next one is actually the last one, is really complicated, so I hope you know your grammar. Now what you have to do here is use the comparative or the superlative of the adverbs already given. Now the example, I speak English fluent, is actually what we have put here of all the people in my class. So out of the adjective fluent, you will have to make I speak English most fluently of all the people in my class. So please form comparatives or superlatives depending on the sentence. Now, this is the first page that we have here, so stop the video now and put in comparatives or superlatives, and then you start the video again and we go over the corrections. Alright, here we go. She smiled more happily than before. She greeted me most politely of all. This girl dances most gracefully of all. Could you write more clearly? Our team played worst of all. He worked harder than ever before, and he drives more carefully than before his accident. You can stop the video now and compare with your own sentences.